Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Callie and this is my YouTube channel dedicated to all things nails and good vibes. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 nail art looks using the Spellbound collection by China Glaze. This is their Halloween 2020 collection. I reviewed this very recently on my channel, so you can click the card to go watch that review and see these swatched live. But today I wanted to use these polishes to come up with some fun nail art ideas and manicure inspiration, just in case you want to do some Halloween nail art, or you have some polishes in this collection and maybe you want to see what you can do with them for some nail art. So with these looks, I have 2 that are kind of easy and then one that's a bit more detailed, so you can check the description box for timestamps in case you just want to go to one of the looks and not one of the others. So I'm really excited to share these with you. I had a great time coming up with them, so without any further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. The first design I'll be showing you is this matte and shimmer spooky drip design. So for this one, you will need Hex Boyfriend and Having a Crystal Ball. These are 2 polishes from the collection, obviously. This first one that you'll be using is a green matte polish, and this one is so pretty. One of my favorites from the collection. The formula is a little bit tricky, but it's definitely worth it because the finish on this one is so unique, very velvety, kind of like a felt finish. It just looks so unique, and I really like this one. So this is the base you'll need. You'll want to do 2 coats of this one and let it dry for a few minutes. Make sure it's completely dry. Then you're going to take a dotting tool and Having a Crystal Ball, and we're going to make it as many drips as you want depending on your nail size. So you're just going to start at kind of halfway down your nail, and then you're going to create a dot and drag up the polish. So this is just the first step. If you want to do 2 to 3 drips on your nail, like I said, depending on nail size, you can just do however many will fit and let those dry for a few minutes. After this, you'll need a smaller dotting tool or toothpick, and you're going to create kind of like a C shape between the drips. This will connect them so you can fill in the top. So just kind of create a line that connects any of the drips on your nail depending on their height or their length. You can just make sure that they're connected, and then of course connect the other side to the sidewalls of your nail. I hope this makes sense. You can kind of see what I'm doing if I'm not describing it perfectly, but it's pretty easy, and like I said, you could totally use a toothpick or a bobby pin if you don't have a dotting tool. Next, with the brush of the polish, you'll want to just fill in the top half of your nail, and you can of course clean this up with a Q-tip or a cleanup brush afterward. And this doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, you can clean it up when you're done, so don't worry about that. And if you want to use a dotting tool to do this instead, you can if you want a little bit more control. I just found it easier to do with the brush, and I just think this looks so cute. I love the contrast of the finishes, and I just think it looks really eerie and really fun. Next we have this minimal and cute bats design. This one is very simple. You'll need Payback's a Witch from the collection, as well as Spell the Tea. Also, I always say this, I love that name, it's so funny. So super simple. To start off this design, you'll need to paint 2 coats of Payback's a Witch on all your nails, and this is such a sparkly, gorgeous orange. It's a really fun nail art base, and I just really like how it looks with Spell the Tea. I think it's really pretty. So then you'll need a dotting tool or a bobby pin or a toothpick, but you'll want to make sure that your dot is pretty big, and you'll want to make 2 of these on 2 of your nails, doesn't matter which. Then you'll need a detailing nail art brush or a toothpick. Like I said, you can pretty much do any of these with a toothpick or a bobby pin if you don't have any of these other tools. And you're just going to create kind of a squiggle shape on either side of the dot. So obviously these are not detailed bats, these are not fancy bats, and these are just super simple. I wanted to make this really easy and minimal too. If you don't want a whole big fancy design on your nails, this is really cute and simple and a little bit spooky. So basically you're just creating kind of a lightning bolt shape on either side of the dot. And something I would change about this design is just make sure that the 2 dots are a little bit closer to the center of your nail so that the other side of the wing doesn't run off the side of your nail, because that's what happened with mine. And I still think it looks okay, but I think it would have looked better if I had a little bit more room. So just make sure you account for that when you make the dots, and this should turn out super cute. I really like how this looks. Up close, I know it's not much, but from far away, I really like how this looks, and it's really elegant and minimal, and just like I said, spooky. Our final design for today is this Fall Vibes Pumpkin and Vines nail art. For this look, we'll be using Kiss and Spell, Covens Caviar, Payback's a Witch, and Hex Boyfriend. So to start, you'll need 2 to 3 coats of Kiss and Spell on your pointer finger and your middle finger. This is such a gorgeous jewel toned color. That's kind of why I call this a fall vibes manicure, just because in case you didn't want to add the pumpkins, this is still a really nice combination of colors for fall. I just think they look so pretty together. So on these nails, you will need to use Payback Witch to create a pumpkin shape on the bottom of your nail. So this is really simple. Just create 2 oval shapes and connect them. It kind of almost looks like an apple, if you will. So if that shape helps you, then that's what you can make it look like. Then you'll need Covens Caviar on a detailing nail art brush or a toothpick just to add a stem. And then you'll be using Hex Boyfriend and the same tool to create a little leaf. I know this is kind of hard to see, but I thought the colors looked really pretty together, so I don't mind how it kind of looks minimal. And then on your ring finger, you'll have already painted 2 coats of Covens Caviar. Then just use the brush from Hex Boyfriend and create a kind of cracked vine shape across the center of your nail, kind of diagonally. And after this, I decided to add some leaves, and again, you can use a dotting tool or a toothpick for this if you don't have a detailing nail art brush. And then I decided to add some glossy top coat just because this really faded into the background. So I did like how minimal this design looked too, since some of the colors kind of blended together like I was saying, but if you do want this to pop a little bit more, you can just use a detailing nail art brush and some glossy top coat to make this stand out. You can just finish that manicure with your ring finger having the Payback Witch color on it, and that's it. So that's all for these designs. If you do decide to recreate any of them, please share on Instagram and Twitter with hashtag TSNinspo so I can see and so I can repost them and share with our community. This was such a fun video to make. I had a great time coming up with these nail designs inspired by this spooky collection. I really like the polishes in this collection, and it was really fun to use them together and play around with the different textures of each polish, and I just really like how all these designs turned out. I would have to say I think the matte and shimmer drip one is my favorite. I just think it looks really cool and really eerie, like I said. So let me know in the comments which of these was your favorite, and again, if you recreate any of them, don't forget to share them. It's always really fun seeing your guys' recreations, and I just really love coming up with nail art designs like this. So let me know in the comments also if you'd like to see more nail art videos like this featuring specific collections or just more Halloween nail art in general. So I hope you're all having a really wonderful October. I've said this before, it's my favorite month, and I'm having such a good time coming up with all the fall content for you. So please stick around for more videos like this, and I will see you again very soon. Same nail time, same nail channel. Hope all is just of your day. Bye!